Hello, welcome to day 5 of Vlogtober. My name is Jeff Clausen, and today I'm going to tell you a little secret. This little bit of information helped me out a lot in my art career, and I'm sure it'll help you out too. Okay, ready? It's really simple. Be synonymous with your craft. I'll say that again for emphasis. Be synonymous with your craft. This should be one of your goals because as soon as you become synonymous with your craft, people are going to start thinking about you differently. You'll no longer be Jim the dishwasher or Sally the Starbucks barista. People love associations. It's just one of those human things that we do that helps us remember things, and I'd say it's practically unavoidable. I bet there are people right now that you know based on what they do, but you don't remember their name anymore. Just the other day I saw a guy in the grocery store. I have no idea what his name was, but I know he's a plumber because he came into my house a couple years ago and fixed a problem we had. And this happens all the time. If this is something you haven't considered before, there's a good chance people have already given you a title and it might be one that you don't want to have. So I'm going to tell you how to change that and how it'll help you and what to do. But first I'm going to tell you a story how being Jeff the artist instead of being Jeff the punk-ass skateboarder paid off. Years ago, Calvin Klein launched a new perfume line, and they were doing a big release party at the local Sephora where I lived. When they had their launch party in New York, they hired a well-known graffiti artist to decorate the bottles after people bought them. They wanted to do the same thing where I lived, so they reached out to the local art museum and asked if they had any artists in mind that could do something like that. Somebody suggested my name, and before I knew it, I was at Sephora drawing on Calvin Klein perfume bottles. And a lot of that is because when somebody asked for an artist, I came to mind because I'm synonymous with my craft. So here's what you need to do. First, start living up to the title. It doesn't matter if you're a painter, a dancer, or an underwater yoga instructor. You need to live up to the title, and it's a lot easier than you might think. First, just start mentioning it in everyday conversation. You don't need to get in everybody's face and yell, "I'm an artist." But if somebody asks how your weekend went, instead of just saying, "Oh, it was great, how was your weekend?" say, "It was great. I finished this painting that I've been working on for a couple weeks. I'm super excited." Now that person knows that you're a painter and an artist. You're no longer Bob the Xerox copy guy. Now you're Bob who paints on the weekend. Bob's an artist. That's a win. Second, you need to get on your Facebook page, go to the About page, then click on Work, and edit this so everything on there is art related somehow. Nobody needs to know that I worked at the bagel shop in 1995. It doesn't help people remember that I'm an artist and I might be available for any artsy jobs that they hear about, like painting on Calvin Klein perfume bottles. Okay, next, and this might be a little difficult for some of you, but I'd suggest going to your Instagram page and deleting all your personal photos and photos unrelated to whatever your craft is. If you're an aspiring yoga instructor, all your photos should be about yoga or yoga related things. If you're a painter, same thing. Just post artwork, post works in progress. Anything related to you being an artist is what should be on your Instagram page. When I first got on Instagram, I posted all kinds of stuff. Photography, pictures of kids. Then when I researched a little, I realized the photos that got the most interaction were the art pictures. People followed me because of my artwork. They didn't care where I was eating or what I was eating. They didn't care that I saw a pretty sunset. They were only following me for the artwork. And I'm totally fine with that. I was just looking at a famous artist Instagram page. It's probably not a household name, but he has 73,000 followers. Even with that fan base, his followers still aren't interested in much of his personal life. I saw a picture of a cactus that got about 300 views, and then a picture of his artwork got over 800 views. Then there's a picture of a road or a sunset, and it was the same thing. So I think we just need to accept that we're not celebrities, people aren't being voyeuristic, and they're not curious about our lives. At least not yet. So that is it. That is the tip for the day. Be synonymous with your craft. Try it out. I hope it works for you guys. It's worked for me. And if you still want to share those personal pictures, you might want to just make a separate Instagram account for that. But test it out, see how it works. Let me know. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. You can also send me a DM on Instagram at Jeff Clausen, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I forgot to mention, I wrote a blog post about this probably 10 years ago, so I'll put a link down in the description if you guys want to read it. Now we're done. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. If it works good, let me know. If it works bad, tell me that I suck.